José Salvador Alvarenga was an ordinary fisherman from El Salvador. He lived in a small coastal village where the sun warmed the golden sands and the ocean sparkled like diamonds. José loved the sea. It was his home, providing everything he needed to support his family. He was hard-working, rising with the sun, and returning home when the stars appeared point one bright morning. José decided to venture further out than usual, hoping to catch more fish. He was joined by a friend named Ezekiel. The two set off in a small boat, filled with fishing gear and a sense of adventure. They laughed and joked as they navigated the waves, enjoying the thrill of the open sea. Hours passed, and they had a great catch. Their nets filled with fish shone with silver scales, reflecting the sunlight. But as the day wore on, the sky turned dark. A sudden storm appeared, and the winds howled like a hungry wolf. José and Ezekiel fought to keep the boat steady, but the storm was too strong. The waves crashed over them, the boat tipped, and they were thrown into the turbulent water. When José came to, he found himself alone on a small lifeboat, drifting in the endless ocean. The storm had separated him from Ezekiel, and after searching for him, he realized his friend had vanished. Fear gripped his heart, but he had to stay strong. He needed to survive. Days turned into weeks. José had only a few supplies on the lifeboat, a small bag of rice, some water, and fishing gear. He rationed his food carefully, but soon it was gone. The sun blistered his skin, and he felt weak. José's hope started to fade as he looked at the vast blue water every day with no land in sight point one day. José had a strange thought. He remembered stories from the village about the blood of turtles. Some said it could help people survive when they were lost at sea. He had never thought of such a thing before, but in his situation, he would try anything. José took his fishing spear and kept an eye out for any turtle swimming nearby. It was a difficult task, but he spent hours searching. Finally, he spotted a turtle. With every ounce of strength he had left, he made his move. He speared the turtle, and after a struggle, he succeeded. The turtle was a large one, and José felt a mix of triumph and sadness. Using his knife, he carefully collected the turtle's blood in a small container. It was thick and dark, but José knew he had to drink it if he wanted to survive. He took a deep breath and swallowed it, forcing himself not to gag. It was not easy, but he felt a surge of energy. He realized that life was not just about fish. It was about survival in any way possible. Days passed, and José grew stronger. He learned to catch fish again, using the skills he had honed over the years. He became a master of the ocean, setting traps and lines. Whenever he caught anything, he would mix it with the turtle blood, creating a strange but sustaining meal as time went on. José also began to talk to himself. He would recall memories of his life back home, the laughter of his children, the warmth of his wife's embrace, and the love of his family. These thoughts kept him going, reminding him of what he was fighting for. Every night, he gazed at the stars, wondering if anyone was searching for him point one day. A ship appeared on the horizon. José felt a spark of hope ignite inside him. With all his strength, he waved his arms and shouted, "Help! Over here!" But the ship moved farther away. He realized it was not coming closer, and despair washed over him again. Just when he thought he couldn't take it anymore, José noticed a fishing net floating nearby. It was a gift from the sea. He quickly gathered it up and used his fishing gear to set hooks. With patience, he caught fish each day, keeping himself alive, and he even caught more turtles. Finally, after 438 long days adrift, José saw another ship. This time, he did everything he could to attract attention. He hoisted a makeshift sail and waved the bright cloth wildly. To his astonishment, the ship turned and came closer. The crew spotted him, and they were shocked. They rescued José and took him aboard their ship. His body was weak, but his spirit was alive. They offered him food and water, and as he ate, tears of relief streamed down his face. José Salvador Alvarenga returned home, a hero in the eyes of his village. He shared his tale of survival, of facing the waves in the wild, and of drinking turtle blood to stay alive. His story became one of hope and courage, reminding everyone in his village that even in the darkest times, the will to live can shine bright. From that day on, José lived a life filled with gratitude. He cherished every moment with his family, handing down his story to his children and grandchildren. teaching them the importance of resilience and the power of survival against all odds.